Hello everyone, and this will be video 2 in my next series. And my challenge this time is to make a Neuro bass without a synthesizer. So no massive, no silent, no FM8. I've just got to make a Neuro bass. So I thought what I'd do is, I remember seeing a video on the internet which was so I'm making a Neuro bass. This was a while ago I saw this, out of a double bass, and I think that would be probably the best approach, seeing as I haven't done this before. So find a good note to do this with. I think what I'll do is I'm going to layer up 2 of them when they load. So the first bit of this video is going to be layering. So that's 2 sounds there. Can we get another one? Sounds a bit high. What about a cello? And if you're wondering, these are called Sonatina Symphonic Orchestra. And they are quite good for orchestral stuff, and you can load them inside a sampler, but I'm kind of not using that because it's kind of cheating. Okay, just like make it all the same length. Okay, and then what I'm going to do is, once I've got all this working, I'm going to bounce it all down to audio. And then I can start off doing everything properly. But I don't know if you saw the last episode of this, that was me making a trap song, just for fun, in 45 minutes. So please have a look at that if you haven't. This is number 2. And it's a bit less crazy and opinionated. Okay, we'll go with that. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to export that as a sound thing. Okay, share. Export song to disk. I've actually been doing a lot of Neuro recently. Neuro bass. Is it? Did I say it's my desktop? Where did I even put it? Oh, I didn't put on. Okay. Save it as that. Now, obviously, it isn't actually a Neuro bass yet. It's just a load of cellos and double basses. So that gets us this. Which is good. So now we can delete all the stuff, and that's what we're working with. So first thing, I'm going to put on the visual equalizer. Then up the treble a bit, because that's going to make it really distorted and nice. You can see why this turns into Neuro quite nicely. And then I'm going to put on this thing, distortion. And keep adjusting everything as I go. And then I'm going to put on another EQ, but this one is going to be for the purpose of modulation and all this cool stuff. So turn that up and up. It's getting quite nice and distorted now, which is good for Neuro. So first I'm just going to type pass all that. Then these remaining bands, we're going to turn them all into notches and boosts and stuff. Do some cool stuff. So there's one. Let's have a boost with that one. Have a notch with that. I mean, these aren't really notches, they're bell filters, but I could change them to a notch actually. but I'm probably not going to. That one I do want to be a peak. Okay, and then what we're going to do is we're going to modulate all this stuff. So that just doesn't sound very interesting. Okay. So multi-parameter 1, learn, do, and then this one, and then these ones can do this sort of thing. Okay, and then when we move that around, we get all that, which is perfect. So first get rid of all the gains, because we want them to stay the same, and then so band 2 is the first notch. Should we say we want it to go up to 7? That works. 3 is the next one up from that. We want that one to kind of sweep up quite high. That's good actually. 4 I'm going to invert, so it's going to go down instead of up. 5 I'm going to invert as well. Wait, did I just... No, that's not 4. I've confused myself. Okay, 4 and 5 I've inverted. 6 is... Okay, it'll go... Just see what happens if we do that now. So... Okay, that looks quite cool. Let's see what that sounds like. That's sounding pretty good. So now for extra movement, try one of these. Wait, no, let's try one of these. Because I love these things, as you know if you've seen any of my videos. And we're going to put it into like there. And turn this thing down a bit. Right, and then I'm going to start modulating some stuff. So, I'm going to modulate the colour of that. I'm going to modulate multi-parameter 1. Okay, I'm going to mad here, let's zoom in a bit so we can see it all. Get rid of that. I mean, you can never really be too mad with these things. It might sound stupid, but we'll just see what happens. Right. I think we can go a bit further with this. Okay, and the other thing we were doing is this. So we'll get that on. Actually, with these, you don't want to go too crazy. In terms, we can go crazy, but don't put it too low down. So pretend it's not like going that far, because you quite like a lot of treble in these. Okay, that's sounding good. And then let's put the flanger on, because I think that might sound good. Though not quite that much of it. Okay, and then for fun, let's do some more modulation with this sort of thing. So I've got some extra bands on there, and we're going to modulate them too. So that's that one, and that one. Okay. Of course, the other bands wreaking havoc with certain frequencies, so we'll better move that around quick. You love a bit of chaos. So now if you look at this. Okay, it's sounding quite nice, so let's get a bit of reverb. Now I'm going to export that. So this is going to be Neuro bass 02, and then stage 2 of my experiment. So let's find that, Neuro bass 02. So now that by itself now I can get rid of the old one. It's just got number 2. Now I'm going to do another EQ, but this time it's just going to be an actual sound EQ. Let's see. Don't like that frequency. I don't like. Okay, that's good. We can change that as well because there might be more things I don't like later. But now we're going to put on, I don't know, chorus. Why not? Actually, no, that's not. Actually, that's a bad idea. We can do that later. But shall we, if in doubt, more of this stuff? So then we can modulate this again, because it's fun. So. Still getting way too much of here. I'll put a full quality preview of all this at the end. Right. How about this? Okay, and phaser. And then we're going to get another frequency shifter, MF down. This time we're going to get up slightly. Okay, and bounce it down to audio. And this will be Neuro bass 03 desktop. Okay, and now we can get that into here. Now this one, we're going to do something a bit clever. We're going to frequency split it, because I think we've got all the movement we want. So as well as get it 3 times as loud, we also want to somehow detune it without it being, so we're going to go A, U, P, double down, and we're going to do that again. Actually, that's, when you see pitch and that's not frequency splitting. Yeah, it's not. We'll do that now actually, to stop confusion. And also to avoid confusion, I'm going to rename these bands. So we'll have this one as the bass. We'll have this one as the mids. Treble. And so now I've got 3 bands, or we will do in a moment. So bass, we're going to need a high cut, low pass. Did I do the right thing? I know. Should we say we put that at 200? Should we 200 hertz? We're going to make the 48 dB per octave. So put it at. So we're trying to get the crossover to about 200. So I'm reading it this like -6 thing here, really. Okay, that's good. The mids, of course, they're going to need to be done differently. They're going to have a high pass to get all the bass stuff out. Also going to be 48. So 200. So that's about right. I'm trying to. I want to get the crossover points quite neat, not kind of just put there just because it's the same reads the right number. Okay. Oh, actually, as a mid band, it's also going to need a high bit on it. So if we have that at 3K, so 3K is there. We'll go there. Okay, so that's 3K. Therefore, for the treble band, we want high pass. And for the high pass, we also need it to be 48 dB. Let's just save it. So 3K. Perfect. Excellent. And that one's actually going to be. We're not going to have that. We're going to make all the bass. Actually, we don't need to do it like that. We can do it like this. All the bass stuff is going to be mono, as you do, because basses do need to be mono. Also, for basses, what do you need to do with the bass? Well, there's very little we can really do with this. We've got a basic equalizer. We're going to keep the saturation to a minimum. At the mids, however, we're going to put more saturation on them, like this. And we're going to do some more stuff to that. I'm going to put a bit of reverb, like 25%. Nice. Highs, we're going to put even more reverb. It's nice, and I might get some white noise into this actually. Static. Because white noise is perfect. Let's get rid of that again. Lovely. Okay. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to bounce that down. I'll mix them together first. Let's put in one of these. So together. And this whole band's going to be a lot quieter. Still a lot too loud. Quite hard to get these exact. Good. And then lots of reverb for that. I'm actually going to lower it a bit more. Right, now for the treble and the mid-band, I'm going to detune them. So, bass is going to stay in tune. The mids are going to go up 20 cents, let's say. That's a bit too much, let's go up like 8. The trebles, we're going to do the opposite. We're going to go down 2 cents. So, minus 8. So that you won't really hear much difference in that, but it's quite a cool effect if you can really like. It's subtle, but anyway. Not. Not liking the noise. Let's get rid of that. So we need more movement to this. I'm not satisfied it's quite as heavy as I want it to be. So we're going to put in more notches. So we've got 2 notches there, which we're going to modulate. Okay. Cool. Equalizer, multi-parameter 1. Okay, and we're going to go mad with this again. Just have a nice even section of ridiculousness. Okay, and the treble's going to have a similar kind of thing. So for this equalizer, we're going to get a notch there, and we're going to do what we did last time and have 2. Get our learn thing. And then that's not very interesting. So we'll move 3. Okay, we'll try that. I'm just going to check something actually. Okay, that's good. So treble, put that up a bit because that's fun. This doesn't make much of an audible difference, but I'm doing it anyway because it's entertaining. Multi-parameter 1, there we are. It's a funny thing, the Melder, they're just, I can't believe they're giving them away for free. I mean, full versions and everything, but it is ridiculous how good they are for their price. So gonna get another one of these on. Awesome. And bass, we are going to have some distortion, just not very much. Now I would say that sounds suitably Neuro. So, I'm probably going to leave the video there. There'll be a full preview of it upcoming, but wait, quickly I'm putting another one of these on. I've got time. Boom. Okay. Okay, we'll go with that. Full quality preview in just a moment when we're finished. Thank you all for watching, and please leave suggestions for ridiculous tasks I can undertake in future videos like this. So please leave your suggestions, please like if you enjoyed my bass, and I'll see you next time. Goodbye.